Hello, welcome once again to Lightning TV. Now on Wednesday night it was the final pre-season challenge game before the Elite League season gets underway for 2018-2019. Coventry Blaze were the visitors on Wednesday night. Let's go and check out the action. Valdics didn't quite see the additional man there. Looks for a penalty but doesn't get it. Hoovinen, Golovkov's with him and Hoovinen goes! Left hand side, straight over the catcher glove of Jordan Headley. Just under 13 minutes to go, Lightning go one up. Jonas Hoovinen, great goal. Shows so much promise already, and Lightning break. Golovkovs gives it to Hoovinen, comes down this left hand side, just feigns and off he goes. And Jordan Headley's probably wondering himself how on earth did that get over, but done for complete speed there, the young Blaze netminder. 1-0 Lightning. Martin Mazinek now. Great clearance to Golovkovs. He's got assistance from Valdics. Hoivinen waits as well, drops it to Hoivinen. He'll keep skating, he always does, goes backhand. Golovkovs with the shot and defies his way through. Once more, great work by Lightning. Just under 11 minutes to go in this first period. Golovkovs, Valdics and Hoivinen combining that time round. Hoivinen just skates around, gives it backhand to Golovkovs, he shoots, and it just looks like it just escapes under the right pad of Jordan Headley. It's 2-0 Lightning. It's Lightning looking to turn around the defeat at the hands of Blaze last week up at the Coventry Sky Dome. The first game for our Lightning players, of course, first time they played as a team. Not a bad game at all, actually. And great highlights from Ice Time TV up there in Coventry as well. Martin Mazinek now. Great clearance to Golovkovs. He's got assistance from Valdics. Hoivinen waits as well, drops it to Hoivinen. He'll keep skating, he always does, goes backhand. Golovkovs with the shot and defies his way through. Once more, great work by Lightning. Just under 11 minutes to go in this first period. Golovkovs, Valdics and Hoivinen combining that time round. Hoivinen just skates around, gives it backhand to Golovkovs, he shoots, and it just looks like it just escapes under the right pad of Jordan Headley. It's 2-0 Lightning. They got a stick on that, but it carries on, and great play from Lightning, just bobbles off Meadle's stick. Unlucky for the Lightning forward. Another shot comes in and fans on that, but one thing Lightning are doing is recovering that puck once they lose it. Niley with the flick, and Norris almost with the cricket shot to get that away. Mazinek now flicks that in. Trey Lewis it is doing the tidying up, but only as far as another Lightning shirt. Great work by Lightning, and just a turn and a spin. Eric Niley, that was fortuitous. The puck just came to his feet. He just turned round and just put that low into the bottom of Jordan Headley's net. Lightning go 3 up with just under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Starting to show a clean pair of heels now. It came off the unfortunate Blaze player, skipped to Niley, who just turned around and flicked that in. Hache once again doing the defensive work, comes off the back of Norris. Here come Blaze, we're into the last 15 seconds. Hansen needs to get this shot away. Blocked well by Colleen. Shot goes high this time round. We're into the last couple of seconds. The buzzer will go any second, which it does, which means at the end of the first period here at the Milton Keynes Arena, the teams go in. It's Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Coventry Blaze 0. We'll go 5-on-3 now for at least a minute and 18 seconds. Another opportunity here for Lightning. Perhaps as the Blaze penalty box starts to get a little bit cosy in there. Anderson now picks that up. gives it back to Wallace. Wallace marshalling this power play line, of course. Anderson again goes across the other side. And the shot comes in from Niley, that was that time round. Valdix was waiting patiently over to the right. Wallace gives it back. Another shot comes in and pass comes short. Another shot goes slightly wide. Meadle that was, not quite on target. Still got to find his range for this season, Radek Meadle. Wallace now gets a shot straight into the legs of Morris. Wallace goes cross ice. Great movement with his puck by Lightning at the moment. Valdix once again 5-on-3 of course, and another shot comes in. That time round, Radek Meadle finds his eyes. He shoots low below Jordan Headley. It's 4-0 Lightning. 5-on-3 of course, puck's being worked around. It's Andreas Valdix that's doing the damage there, and eventually it breaks out one-timer. And it's Radek Meadle who slots home just from the high slot. 4-0 Lightning. Just over 15 minutes remaining in this second period. Means of course we go back to 5-on-4. Goes across ice to Wallace. 9 seconds remaining on the Lightning penalty. Just under a minute remain on the Blaze penalty. That's Clay Anderson it was going over that time. A little bit of pushing and shoving. And there we go, that was inevitable. That's Eric Niley having to go there. Bit of a tilt with Kevin Morris. Those two have been chirping at each other pretty much all game. That was always going to happen. And a bit of cut to the face of Kevin Morris. So he'll go and get a bit cleaned up and probably come back with a new shirt. Face off now to the left-hand side of the Lightning net. 3:21 remaining in this second period. Morbeck can't quite clear that, but Blaze will look to come back and build again. 15 seconds remaining on the Blaze penalty kill. They've killed this one well. Nikiforuk now breaks left and gets that goal. Blaze get on the score sheet. Great play by Alex Nikiforuk. Number 22 makes it 4-1. That was great pressure by Blaze. He just skips through Anderson and Morbeck and just gets it low just before Adam Goss could get down. Lightning 4, Coventry Blaze 1. Hansen, Nikiforuk, Brinsveen gets it across this time now, less than 10 seconds to go. And that's another goal, halves the deficit, it's another power play goal. Virtually no time to drop the puck, just over a second to go in this second period, and Blaze pull another one back, so half a deficit, 4-2 now. Good work on the power play, a little bit more energy, comes into the centre and again creeps under Adam Goss. Hansen it was that got the goal that time round, number 21 Jake Hansen for Blaze. And I'd imagine that they probably won't even touch the puck, just drops the puck, the buzzer goes, and that ends the second period here in Milton Keynes. Control of that, and Lightning picked that up, and it's Shudra now on his left hand side in his defensive zone. Pass it off the board to Meadle, down the left, moving with some speed. He'll look to put it across the crease, but all it does is come to a Blaze foot, and somebody went into boards there quite hard. He's stayed down. Can't actually see who that is. Quite hard. Sort of shoulder height there. It's never nice to see, but round of applause rings out. Alex Forbes, of course, spent last season here in a Lightning shirt before switching during the closed season just up the road. Lightning on the power play now. Just under 17 minutes remaining in this third period. Looking to move this around as much as they possibly can. They play again. That's a great work goal. Hooven and turn provided that time. Goes backhand. And it was Trevor Moorbeck, the player that slots it home, past the despairing legs of Jordan Headley. Lightning make it 5-2 on the power play, of course. Great play, goes down deep. Hooven, a lovely backhand. Moorbeck, one-timer. Lewis can't do anything about that. And straight past low, Jordan Headley. Into the last 5 seconds before Blaze get the opportunity to get a player back on the ice, as Adam Goss taps his stick on the ice to let them know, and that was pretty much a suicide pass and frees them up against. We had this in the first period, and that's a great goal, and Lightning only have themselves to blame. Didn't see that one coming. It was the pass, I think it was Moorbeck that passed the puck across the blue line, and it was loose, and it gave Armstrong pretty much no hope at all, and off he went. Blaze pull another one back, 5-3. It always happens on a late night Wednesday game. Always happens. Imagine if this was the league and it was level, we'd be going to overtime, then penalties. Be a case of now we've got a misconduct call from the bench. That's not going to help anybody's cause. There's frustration. They're sarcastically tapping their sticks on the bench. You're only ever going to wind up the officials when you do that. Play pass, middle picks it up, right hand side. Man coming, and offside call. And this time it's the turn of Lightning to pick up a penalty, and that's looks like a slashing call. No, would you believe it? It's on Blaze. This time it's Grimsby. And as they said in a very famous fish type film, I think we're going to need a bigger penalty box. Fine, wins that, gets down to the point. Moorbeck, who will look to move this around. He's going to go for the shot, and Headley gets the blocker on that one and parries that one over. Bit of pushing and shoving around by the goal, but it just only comes as far as Moorbeck. Fakes the shot. Mazinec now. Moorbeck again. Mazinec playing keep puck. A great shot! Martin Mazinec, what a celebration! It's a power play goal, of course. Moorbeck and Mazinec combining to make that. Mazinec picks up the puck, give it to Moorbeck. Moorbeck just, here you go, have another go. Mazinec, bang, there you go. Look at that celebration. Shoots that arrow. It's 5-3, sorry, 6-3. So it remains 5-on-3. So we've got 40 seconds remaining on the penalty, and 2 minutes remaining on the other penalty, of course. Ten and a half minutes to go. Golovkovs gives it off to Griffiths. Shudra this time. Shudra gets it back. They'll have another go. Another shot comes in. That's another great goal! Tim Wallace! Over to the side, another power play goal! Outworked again. Shudra gets it over, gives it into the corner. Wallace one time, just creeps under Headley. It's 7-3. Ainsworth with space. I don't think he realised how much space he had there. Shot comes in from the left-hand side, and Lightning once again look to clear. The arm goes up, and they won't be very happy with that. That was pretty much Griffiths it was that went into the boards. Have another look at that. It was indicating a dive, but I'm not entirely sure that was right. Penalty called on Blaze, but it was Griffiths that looked to pick it up. And yeah, that's quite similar. So it's a 5-minute plus game for Justin Hachet. It was 5 minutes plus game, and that's for a check from behind. Here come Lightning on the power play again. He's completely foxed him, and got a shot, goes all the way through. Golovkov's that time. It's an 8-3 game. Probably going to feel that after somebody came down on top of him. Golovkov picks it up, goes all the way, feigns the shot, just goes straight through and slips it underneath Jordan Headley. Lewis puts the hit in, but all a little bit late. Moorbeck now. Just under 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes 40 seconds. It's 8-3 to Lightning. Straight across to Moorbeck. Moorbeck and Mazadec looking to combine again. With Wallace down low. Almost a suicide pass there. And Moorbeck again. Can't get it to Wallace. Wallace does pick it up eventually. Flicks across. Great shot. Headley up to the task. So Trey Lewis is a 2+10 for check from behind. Frustrating penalty again, and a great shot! This time is Eric Neely. 3:57 to go, it's 9-3. Great shot, down low again. Jordan Headley. So a cracking 9-3 win for Lightning over Blaze on Wednesday night, of course. And after the game, I caught up with Cole Shudra. Cole, you know when you go into these pre-season games, that's your final one tonight as you get ready for the season. That result, it couldn't have got much better than that.
No, I mean, I think we gave the fans something to cheer for, and it shows that we can score goals, and I think a lot of teams should be a little more cautious when they play us.
You're still one player short, effectively. Nelson Armstrong still not in the country as yet, and obviously tonight and the last couple of games you've been covering back on D. But the team still look like they've got some really good shape.
Yeah, I mean, I think Doug's philosophy this year, he wants guys to play out of position, in positions they're not usually comfortable in, but I think it's going to help us grow as players, and you know, maybe guys will figure out that maybe they can play a different position.
And of course the season proper gets started this weekend. Coach Paul Thompson was here tonight watching the game, and he left after the second period. How's it going to feel going back into Sheffield, into the barn that you know so well? How's that going to feel come Saturday?
I'm looking forward to it. Obviously I know a lot of people there. I've played with guys last season before, and I'm looking forward to the atmosphere. It's always a good atmosphere there. There should be a lot of fans, and yeah, just looking forward to the experience. Just
thinking about the four of you that obviously come from Sheffield, you know, people like yourself and Tim and Eric and Andreas, of course. What's your mindset going back into Sheffield? Is that kind of, you want to win every game, but it doesn't come much better than that first game of the season, does it?
No, I mean, I saw it as soon as we saw the fixtures come out, we knew it was going to be a good first game, but it's just another game for us, and I think we're just going to play it as we would any other game.
Brilliant. Well, preparations well underway now. Season starts proper Saturday. Have a great journey up. We'll see you here Sunday night.
Thank you. Cheers.